Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. It feels like that energy right now, right? There's a little bit of sickness. Everyone's pissed off because the charts are down. Everything's red. Everyone's bitching and moaning. It's time to turn on the V1. Come on. You're either down with this fucking game that's crypto, which is a fucking sickness, or you're not. Let's fucking go. All right. I got somebody to come join us here. Who else to join us? Who else to mimic my energy level than the dude?
What's up, man? That is good. That's good pump music for let's fucking go. Come on, man. Like
fucking go, man.
The fundamentals are not changing. Nothing is different. So
yeah, it's the same story we've been living, you know. I mean, when we were at this at a lower than this price, you know, before day 280, you know, all we could talk about was the future of hyperdeflation. And, you know, now we burned off more than half of it. Okay, you know, we had a nice pop. It's come back down because some people sold out and cheated out because that's fucking crypto. But in the process now, we burned away so much more Titan X than we did 3 or 4 months ago. That look, the next pop, where's it going to take us? Like it's still the same thing we've been playing this whole time. We still have more protocols coming. We still got more ways to burn. We still got more ways to kick up this hyperdeflation. All of crypto's down right now. So I don't quite understand how all of crypto is down. And people are like, why is Titan X down? I mean, Ethereum is fucking 2,300. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but
oh my god, why did you have to? I didn't even know
Bitcoin, that. Bitcoin's at like 83,000. Like, are you fucking 84,000? Like, get the fuck out of here. It was at 100K just a couple weeks ago. Like, it's crypto.
It just bumped up to 85. Man, it's yeah, because I was like, wait, I just looked at this like 2 hours ago and it was at 84 and now it's at 85. So we definitely have some turbulence in the charts right now.
Yeah. It moves. It's always volatile.
Oh, yeah.
I've always been taught that, you know, if something goes up 2, 3, 4x, it's going to definitely come down 80, 90% before it does the next run of X's. Yeah. And everything I've ever been in, that's literally what happens. So
yeah,
I
Bitcoin you, and ETH are no exception to that.
Everything that's multi. I mean, especially all this stuff that's multi-cycle, you can really see it play out. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're completely on track. Is the price not where you want it to be? No. But is that the way it is in crypto? Yeah. I mean, but when in doubt, zoom out. You know, are we higher than we were on day 280? Yeah. Are we higher than we were the lows before day 280? Yeah. Am I happy that we're off those lows? Fuck yeah. Like, do I think we're going to have another wave going? Yeah. Like, this is crypto. It's nonstop, but we have so much volume still. Like, what's the volume on the down day of Titan X? Like, I was looking the other day.
Yeah, it's like 600K. Oh no, it's down to 178K. Wow. It's even the volume is a roller coaster ride. Because I was just talking about it.
Wow. It did just drop.
Yeah.
That's funny. Literally just yesterday, that was at like 500,000 in volume.
Yeah. So yeah, I checked earlier and it was at like 600K. Because I was talking about like another project that I'm working on. You know, we were talking about volume of tokens, like what to expect. And we were like, well, what is Titan X getting? You know, like it's only got 20,000 holders, you know, and the market's down. I'm sure the volume is pretty low. And I looked and I was like, oh shit, like still, yeah, over 500,000, like 24 hours. Like that's trading is still happening for sure.
Yeah, that's hilarious that we bring that up. And right now is the first moment I've ever seen low volume in like months and months and months.
Right.
But that kind of says to me, hello, bring me back, camera. That, you know, a lot of the action has been selling over the last couple of days. And it looks like maybe, you know, cross your fingers, maybe that's petering out for right now. You know, as you see the markets, you know, take dips and then bounce off the dips. You know, we were selling with the market sell-off. Now the market sell-off looks to be over. Maybe our sell-off is over for right now. You know, it's all a roller coaster and it's all waves. There's peaks, there's troughs. You know, I mean, let's fucking go. This has always been the game. Like, what was it like last year? Like, whenever you got in, if you got in at in January last year, even if you got in day one, the ups and downs, that's crypto. You know, but suddenly now it's happened again in a couple months, and people are like, "What the hell? Another wave?" Like, yeah, that's that's crypto. I got a little beep in my ear, which means we got a guess.
Who do we have? Who do we have?
You ready? You ready?
What is going on?
What is
What's
up?
Hey guys, good to see you guys again.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sir. How are you doing? Are you not despondent? You seem to be, you know, at the computer screen, so I don't think you're ready to jump off a bridge or anything.
No. The worst that came was I opened LinkedIn. I'm joking. I don't open LinkedIn.
You open LinkedIn. You're
I'm
like,
joking.
what? I need a real job.
Oh,
I'm out of
crap.
here.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, man, I'm here, man. I look if markets are down, like, I mean, I just go for a walk. Like, there's things to do in your day. Like, keep yourself busy. You know, these things happen. Crypto goes up and down. Go for a walk, get a coffee, see your family, your parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to stare at charts all day, you know. So, yeah, but it's good.
I think maybe you know, the people who are focused on being down maybe don't have the reference point of being significantly down in the past. Maybe this is their first cycle. You know, maybe they haven't quite done this before, but if you've been in more than one cycle, if you've been in finance for a while, if you've been in markets for a while, yep, you've been down. And
It reminds me of the meme where the guy's in the noose and he's like all freaked out, and the guy next to him's got a smile and he's like, "It's your first time?" You know?
Yeah,
first time.
that's it. That's literally it. That's literally it.
I had someone in my DMs asking me, like, how am I so cool when we're down so much? I was like, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and some of them were worse than how far down I am right now. So, you know, look, it comes, it goes. You know, you make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, things happen in crypto. Things go up, they go down. Were my bags a lot higher before? Yeah, sure. Are they lower now? Yeah, sure. Have I lost a ton of money before mistakes? Yeah. Like, you know, but I've also had, you know, the fortune of buying into a stock really early, having that stock be like, I'm in a gold mine. This is really early. And then watching it lose 60% and being like, what the fuck? This is a brand new company. It just like tanked 60%. And I held on to it. And I think the high was a 7x from there. It then did. And then it came down 50%. I'm still like gobs over my entry price. Like, I can't even, like, I'm probably $70 over my entry price right now on this particular stock. It's down $50 in like a month, but I'm up $70 still. But like, you know, when I first went in, I was down over 50. You know, I was down 60% at one point. You know, so, you know, am I bummed out Titanx is down? Am I surprised that markets go up and down? No. So I'm not going to let this get to me, especially when, if you really understand markets and you really understand what you're doing, if you believe in something, and this is a play you're going for, DCA is a very real thing. And it helps you survive some of these dips. You know, if it dips 90% and then it does a 2x, and it dips 70%, and it does a 2-3x, there's lots of chances there to DCA and dips and then move up. So I really feel like most of these people who are flipping out just haven't ever lost before, or don't really get that concept of it's not a loss until you sell. And I think
they're like they're betting with money they can't afford to lose, or they need the money right now. Like, they're betting their house payment on it, and like mortgage payments coming up, and they, you know, can't, now they're forced to sell at a loss to pay the bills. And that's that's where you see a lot of like rich people, like whales, true whales, like they look at multi-year cycles, you know, like, and you see like the small fish, they're worried about like the weekly, day in, day out, and it's like that's where you can get in trouble if you're playing that small game. If you can't zoom out and let it sit there, and like you have to ask yourself, are the fundamentals still there? Is everything that you got into this protocol, you know, why is Titan X, why does it interest you? What are all those things? Like none of that's changed. And if you go, yep, all that is still there, then you can sit comfortable knowing that it will bounce back. This isn't a shit meme coin that is gonna just fall off the radar with the thousands of other tokens. Like we've already gone over a year. Like we've stood the test of time. We've had this recent wave at the end of last year, and like that, you know, we'll call that wave 2, and wave 3 I think could be awesome. Really could.
Definitely. I think that's a big point you mentioned there, and I think we mentioned it last time when I was on. I think we did, was recency bias. I think recency bias hits people too hard. Like when Titan X was going up, you know, the narrative is Jake's genius, like everything's amazing, like this is like going to the moon, like this is people's mindsets, right? When price goes down, it's when price is up as well, is we don't need V1 buying, but now price is down, it's holy crap, this is because of V1, or this is because of everyone's looking for a reason to blame something when it doesn't have to be that complicated. Really, what happened is people made great gains and they decided to exit their gains. Like they took some profits, you know. At the end of the day, Dragon X went up 100x, so people are gonna take some profit, you know. And then, you know, that's what it was. But in the first, guys, like don't forget, and I mentioned this last time when we were down before now, like last year, like April time, May time, we were down then. What did we have built? Maybe Dragon X, Helios, and we had some Hyper and some other stuff coming maybe in the future. That situation was so much more bearish. Everyone thought day 280 is going to be this huge crash. Like everyone was bear mode back then, right? And now, like, look where it picked up off from then with only those few catalysts. Now we've built the systems. We've built so much more catalysts. We have Ouroboros. We have like so much stuff now. Like I think Hyper is going to be a great catalyst. We have so many things on the ecosystem now that wasn't there before. And when Titan X does start to move, you have all these small catalysts that start to move with it. And now we have so many more coins that could do 100x runs on top of Titan X, which in my opinion can bring a lot of more capital into Titan X to catch those runs. So I just think, you know, I just think the next move could be crazy. And I put a little tweet out today saying, I have a feeling on the next run, a lot of people might need to get into X28 to get into base. There might be a bunch of stuff launching on base. We already know your Anus is on base, and that might be spread wide by then. So, you know, a bunch of people are going to be needing X28 to get onto things. And what does that do? That burns 50% Titan, and it's just crazy. So when the next run comes, I just think the burn rate on Titan is going to be ridiculous. And the price appreciation could potentially be ridiculous. You know, I think we've only just seen the start of it. We got a little brim, we got a little sneak peek, you know, last year. So I'm excited, man. I'm just excited. That's why I'm just here. I'm always here.
Look, when Titan X was dead last year, in that sort of dead period when there was only a handful of protocols out and there was just so much supply on the, you know, on the horizon, base was fucking pumping. Like there was so much shit going on base. I was in with the Titans of LP group. We were going like crazy on base. And when that was happening, it didn't matter what was fucking launching. It didn't matter what was out there. People were buying all of it. I guarantee you, people are going to buy shit like Uranus, and people are going to buy whatever fucking meme coins we launch after this. Like when base is pumping, it's like a giant money printer. They are just throwing money around left and right, buying anything and everything. I mean, that's when you have literally billions and billions and billions of volume. And you're like, this is fucking nuts over here. But think about how small we are. Think about if you just capture just the smallest portion of that base excitement. when they're just funneling all that money around and buying this and buying that, and swapping this and swapping that. This is easy. We've already burned 56% of the Titan X, more than 56% of the Titan X. You kick that X28 flywheel going by launching just one thing. Maybe it's Uranus. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something paired with Uranus. I don't know. But when 1 million people are going wild on base, when fucking Gwei is just ridiculous again, but not on base, people are going to buy everything. And all it takes is to just grab just a small portion of their attention. And good Lord, what can happen?
Yeah, it could be crazy. Crypto is crazy. Crypto is not logical at all. Crypto is just emotions, man. You see it on the charts. It's crazy. And like, you know, like you got to think mindset wise. Like, I just think what TitanX is doing is something never done before. We're literally building a ecosystem within an ecosystem, and this ecosystem can expand to almost any ecosystem in crypto, right? Any EVM compatible chain. This stuff has never been done before, and this is why it excites me so much. Like Dude was saying about the fundamentals, like the fundamentals haven't changed. Just because price is down, it doesn't change the fundamentals of what we're actually trying to achieve. So on a mindset basis, you could be the person who gives up and doesn't do anything and misses out on everything that happens, or like the builders are in this community, regardless of price, etc., our mindset is we're going to build, etc., the future protocols that when we do get the adoption are going to run. You know, it's like building the train tracks. It's like building the foundations that everything, you know, like when Titan first launched, like Jake gave this example of, it's like a skyscraper and we're building the base and we're having these layers added on top. Think of it like building a city. Like we're building all these different infrastructures, and all these infrastructures can expand, you know. And also on your point about base, what people need to understand about money is sometimes with money, all you need to do, think of it like rain and clouds, right? All you need to do is get a little bucket and find where the rain is going. And guess what? Bucket's going to be filled up. You know what I mean? So all you need to do is just fill that bucket, and the rain is going to pour somewhere. And if Titan X is launched on X28, is launched on various chains, and the rain pours, well, when the rain pours, we're going to catch a bunch of it. You know what I mean? So that's just my thoughts there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, everything. How do I say? Like the stuff I'm looking at building moving forward is like aimed at attracting new people. This is standalone protocols that have their own use case, their own utility, and people will be attracted to that without even knowing it's a build on X28 protocol. Like there's so many things to do out there, and it's just me, just one single builder. I know Eric's still building. I know Jake's still building. I know Steve's got stuff. There's tons of stuff. Like that's, again, back to the fundamentals are not changing. We've still got several projects being worked on right now. We have some that are basically ready to launch. You know, like it's.
I'm going to stream actually with Warp. I don't know, maybe like tomorrow or the next day. And they're going to talk about updates with Warp. Because like you said, there are protocols just waiting right now for the opportune time. And right now, volume dying, price dying, not what you want. But as Ethereum crosses back over 2,500, 2,600, starts getting up closer to 3,000, that's going to be definitely more prime time to start launching again. And,
but launching at like a low though is good for a protocol, because they're going to get per dollar, they're going to be acquiring a lot more Titan X tokens into their protocol to do, the things that they're trying to do with them. So when that next wave comes in, launching at the bottom and then a wave coming in is going to be really, really good for them. So
That's true. Yeah, we'll have to see what they're gonna do. But I know there's Warp, there is Flare, there is Taurus, there's Mizuchu, which I always pronounce wrong.
Mizuchi.
Mizuchi, thank you, Lord.
And Taurus just made, I saw him announce that he made some changes. I haven't had a chance to go into that. I'm curious what that looks like.
I think.
Yeah, I am
yeah.
too.
I think what he changed is it's now going to be directly paired to Titan X instead of X28, and I don't think he's going to pair it with Pulse X, Pulse Chain. I think the idea that he is going with is he wants Taurus to be a huge, basically a compounding machine. So having it all kind of directly just linked to Titan X, I believe, helps it compound easier.
Yeah.
So I think the idea there is, and then compounding, like I think dude knows, like with Element 280 when they launch, like compounding is insane. It brings in so much more capital. So I think it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to stream with him because I haven't done the full breakdown on that on the Taurus protocol yet. But I know he's smart as fuck. And every time I'm like looking into it, I'm like, oh, this is gold. But I need to find the right I need to find the right tools on how to dig into this properly. So one of these days I'm gonna corner him and get him to do a stream with me. I'll get the lowdown.
Guys, I feel like I'm left behind here. You guys have this like space background stuff. You got the space background in the stream. I'm here like on some mountain. So
you know, hey man, some people haven't caught the spaceship yet. Some people are just, you know, lost. It's funny. I have a picture of an astronaut in the woods, and that's what I like to think of. That's what most of us are. We're just an astronaut looking for our spaceship, trying to go to the moon.
Yeah, I'm glitching in the Matrix right now. Just ignore that.
He's got Uranus.
He's just orbiting Uranus.
Yeah.
I might be on Uranus right now. Actually, might be where I am. This place.
You have a green screen set up in Uranus right now. You're streaming live from Uranus.
Yeah.
I love it.
Utah's talking about Inferno X coming too. Yeah, we didn't even really talk about any of the stuff that I've got coming on because also with Utah. Yeah, we are finishing up first of 2 Stacks audits. Not Stacks, but the Ouroboros staking within Stacks. That's still, I want to be extra careful with it. So we're going to go ahead and spend an extra week and run it through another audit because we can. Never hurts. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. Because we have like a couple $100 billion Titan X waiting to be allocated for these staking protocols. So it'll feel good to get in on Ouroboros and get that compounding machine going.
Nice.
Stacks is already doing so amazing. Like it's a shame so many people slept on it, but it is what it is. The few that know, oh man, they are doing so well.
Stacks is beautiful. Yeah.
What about what about the migrating, or I shouldn't say the migrating. I don't know what you would call it. Some of these protocols are going over to base, right? The ones that we already have.
Yeah. James and I have got 4 tokens that are migrating. That's in audit right now as we speak right now. I think that's finishing up tomorrow, actually. By Hunter. I know he's like one of the OG auditors. He's done Titan X. So he's one of the OG auditors that we ended up going with. And yeah, I think he's finishing that up tomorrow. So that's exciting. Moving that's, I'm focusing all of my attention on base. I think it just makes all of the sense. And once I get these 4 tokens over there on base, it's game on. It's like,
Can you go in a little bit into how that's going to work? So, I mean, is it just going to be like we're making the tokens, not the protocol? So you're not going to like copy like an Inferno protocol on the base, but you're moving the tokens on, right?
right. So the 4 tokens, Helios, Baby Dragon X, Element 280, Scale. Those 4. We are doing the exact same style as Titan X X28. So it's all 1-to-1 mintable. You bring 100 Helios, you can get 100 H420. And that's super simple. In the background, we've made it a little bit more complex than what X28 is doing, because X28 is just 50% burn Titan X, 50% buy and burn X28. I really like what Steve did with his protocols with adding liquidity. Like freaking Vault, was, I don't know what it's at right now, but it had well over 1 million in liquidity at one point, and it's like I was super jealous. Like, how do you do that? What the hell? So with all 4 of these tokens, it's kind of split into thirds roughly. So a third will be burning the input token, a third will be burning the output token, and then a third will be towards adding liquidity. So like when you take HLX to mint H420, it's burning HLX, it's adding to the buy and burn of H420, and then it's also adding liquidity to HLX and Elements and H420 and E280. So all 4 of these tokens, and by the way, I hope I'm not spoiling anything with Utah. Inferno X they're sticking with the OG model. It's going to be very similar to the Titan X. 50% burning Inferno, 50% buying and burning Inferno X. Sorry, Utah. Dropping alpha for you. But James and I, our 4 tokens, we really feel like supporting E280 and like we're adding a shit ton of volume across the board to Element and E280. I can't wait to see what this does for that token, because all 4 tokens are paired with E280, and like. So when you use HLX to mint H420, we don't just burn the HLX. We take that HLX and run it through Element. We take HLX and buy Element, and then take the Element and convert that into Titan X, and then put that Titan X in our buy and burn. So that Titan X will be used to buy and burn HLX. So we're literally just like looping around. That's just going to straight up add volume to Element, and it's going to pay the NFT holders. It's going to be burning that token. And that's with all of them. And H420 is paired with E280. So that's adding volume on that side. So on ETH side and base side, we are adding volume with every single one of these tokens. I
That's
can't
a cool
wait
thing
to see
you can
it.
do with the LP web, because you have the LP web already built. You can just transition through, like you can just route it through your LPs. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And like the buy and burn for H420 is take HLX, buy Element, paying 4% tax. Take that Element, buy E280. So there's 4% tax on Element and 4% tax on E280. And then take that E280 to buy and burn H420, paying 4% tax. So you're looking at 4444 tax while it's burning 420. Like,
that's insane.
This is going to be so much fun. Yeah. That's just with Helios. Like, Baby Dragon X, it's doing all the same shit. Just like it's routing through Element to get to Dragon X to then use the Dragon X to buy and burn, and routing through Element and E280 to buy and burn B88. Every one of these tokens is going to add so much volume. And then we're bringing it over to Base, and we can now build on Base, incorporating all of these tokens, generating additional use case and value over there, which is just going to create that massive burning event, just like with X28. Like, it just takes one solid protocol to really kick up massive demand for X28 that's going to create a ton of minting of X28 over on Ethereum that's going to burn all that Titan X. It's the foundation, is so strong here, so strong. And we're only on Base. Like, we're looking at going to several other chains, This is just the beginning of what is going to be, in my opinion, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So
The Empire is a dog in the background. The Empire's expanding.
oh yeah.
I take my dog on my spaceship.
Hey, how could you leave him? Yeah, her.
Yeah. Come on, not leaving her behind. My
Dog's coming to the moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be my next intro video. Will be a dog with the fucking space helmet on the moon with us.
That'll be. I don't know who did it before, but someone did it. Like, I think they added Jake's face floating in the background. You can add your dog floating somewhere.
Kool-Aid, crypto Kool-Aid. Yeah, he made a mini me also, like me, a mini Mo floating around in the background. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a little disturbing at the same time.
live on stream. That was a good time.
That was a good time. Shout out to Crypto Kool-Aid. He's been having some rough medical issues, and I wish him the best. Hope you get better fast, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, putting out positive vibes into the universe for Crypto Kool-Aid. Absolutely, he's a great guy.
Of course.
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, Crypto, if you want to make a whole bunch of mini Mo's and have them around you to make you happy, do it.
He wouldn't be happy with a bunch of mini Mo's just floating around.
You don't know. I'm telling you. He's an interesting character. He might actually get a kick out of that. Next time we pop on, there's going to be like 20 of them. You're going to be like, oh shit, it was a joke and he did it.
Yeah. Guys, I have a question. What's your thoughts? You might have said this before I got on. What's your thoughts on the general market in general, like ETH and BTC? And what's Are we going into a bear market, or is this just a shakeout?
No, I think it's the normal waves. I mean, I think a lot of people think we're going to have a dip and go sideways for a while, and then towards the end of the year, maybe we'll start running. Who knows? But
yeah,
you know, it by cycle, it's not necessarily off cycle. So I'm just riding this out. I mean, when I think where I was 4 years ago, right now, I could have used some extra money. Definitely was running a little tight on money right before tax season. That's pretty much what I feel like right now. So we seem to be right perfectly on cycle.
Yeah. I mean, the way I see it is like institutions are still buying, like ETH and BTC and stuff. So why would they be buying right now? You know, if we're going into a bear run, and if the prices are lower, then they can buy more. So I mean, if this government reserve wants to actually be a thing, then they might actually benefit from low prices for a bit. They just scoop up a bunch of assets. So,
did you see CZ's post? It was from 4 years ago, and he was like, "I can't wait for the day we see BTC crash from 100K to 85K," and then it happened like 4 or 5 days ago, and it was like, "Yeah, he said that 4 years ago." You know, when it was at like 16K or something like that. You know, it's like, you know, when in doubt, zoom out. Oh, you know, did the last couple months suck? Yeah, whatever. Multi-years, guys. Multi-years.
Yeah.
When in doubt, zoom out.
I saw that post. That was funny. Everyone's been reposting that recently.
That was a good one.
To me, like, I've been in this since 2018. This is par for the course. Like, this does not shock me in any way. This is like this is exactly what I would expect to see. That's really what it is.
I got a good question for you. How many times have you had this exact conversation? You're like,
Dude,
I
the
have
first-
my own bull market.
Yeah, the first few dips, like I got in 2018, and there was like it was bear market, and I thought I was catching the bottom, and then it dropped another 50% from there, and I was like, okay, like this is like so I got to understand real quick what crypto is capable of. But it didn't freak me out, and like it was kind of heart wrenching, like, but I didn't have a whole lot of money in there, and I just, kept buying and looking into it, and like it just like the tech really intrigued me. Like reading about Ethereum and smart contracts, I was like, this is so amazing, so amazing, so hard to explain to normies like why this is so amazing, and kept sticking with it, and then saw the bull run and was like, yeah, this is great. And then bear market, yeah, and then I'm like, okay, I've seen this before, and I did round trip. I didn't make take profits. I just round tripped that first cycle.
We always round trip the first one. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And some of us round trip the second one. We're like, we're not going to do it again, and then do it exactly at the same time. The second time, like, darn it.
Yeah.
I read a post once of a guy who's round tripped like 3 cycles. He was like, I had like, let's just say like, don't know about this. Like I had 20 grand, then it went to like a mil. Now I've round tripped in the next cycle to 20 grand again. Then it went to a mil. Now I'm in this bear market. This was like 2 years ago, maybe now in the bear market. It was like, my bag is back at 20 grand. It's hilarious.
Have you heard the have you heard the saying, if you're going to take a picture of your holdings, of your bag size to send to your friends, that's the moment to sell? 3 different times in my life, I've taken a picture of my screen and been like, bro, look at this. Did not sell. And that was the fucking top moment. Like, it was way. Absolutely, yeah. And I was like, ugh. Every time they're like, you sold, right? Nah, not it. Son of a bitch.
You know that meme? I don't know where it comes from, but I think it's like from a game, and it's like a guy who's like walking down the street, and it's like the oh shit, here we go again. It's like that. It's like that meme. Just like, yeah, here we go again.
Yeah. That's my friend too. He goes, tell me you will sell this time. Yeah, I'll totally sell. Did you sell? Nah, I didn't fucking sell.
With friends, I feel like when you get friends into crypto, they only message you in 2 times. They'll message you when it's bottomed, and they're like, oh my god, my investment's down so much, like what's happening, is it ever coming back, like and then they'll message you at the top, and they're like, oh my god, what should I do next, I'm making so much money, that's it. You only hear from them at the top or the bottom. In the middle, nothing. Sideways, nothing.
I've actually gotten 2 friends into it, and they're the guys that apparently, I got them to buy it, and then they're like, yeah, but I don't really watch this crypto shit. And so they'll just message me every couple months. They'll be like, hey, is anything going on? I'm like, message me later. Okay. Like they're just like, oh, he'll let me know if anything happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, solid. It's better than the last cycle. What the fuck's going on with that? Look, I didn't tell you had to buy it. You were the one who fucking bought it.
I only said to you, you're going to be a brokey if you don't buy it. Like,
Yeah, to me, it's I feel bad if you tell someone, man, this is the shit, and then they buy it and then it tanks. But like, I always have full conviction that crypto is the future. Like, yeah, it's in waves, and it's way more volatile and a roller coaster ride more than most people can handle. But zooming out, like, this is where you want to be. This is the future. Like, this is, if you could go back to 2000, invest in the internet, like, that's what this is. That's what this is.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, I think crypto actually in general is growing faster than the internet grew.
Oh yeah.
I think the adoption rate is like quicker. So I absolutely agree with you, dude. I think like when you have a longer term mindset, like a longer term horizon, and you look at the next 10 years or 20 years even, like this to me is the space to be. Like I genuinely believe crypto is going to be so big. I think it's only going to get more integrated into society. There's so many use cases for blockchain technology in society. Like there's so many use cases for it. So I just see it as, I agree with you. I genuinely think it is the future. even if we go into a bear market and it's no 1 year, 2 years, because guess what? The builders are still building, like people are still building stuff, and when the time comes and you see blockchain technology being used in way more aspects of your daily life, then you're gonna wish you bought now. And like dude said, I mean, if I could go back 20 years ago when I was 2 years old and buy up properties in London, I wish I did, but I couldn't.
That's
You know
that.
what I mean?
There's a meme like that going around where it's like, here's me 20 years ago taking a nap instead of fucking, being baller, and it's like a little kid in a crib.
Yeah.
If only I wasn't a lazy baby and I was out there investing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just unfortunately
Here I was being a lazy fuck 20 years ago. Just
still
fucking
saying
sucking on a bottle.
goo goo gaga and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, learn my first words.
Okay, I just had a random thought while you guys were talking about that, because I that's all I ever have is random thoughts. And I was thinking about you realize that you can have a license plate that says Uranus because you made enough money to buy a Lambo with Uranus.
Mm.
Do you know how fast I would get a personalized license plate that said Uranus if I made $1 million off Uranus? Bro, so fucking fast.
I want the whole Lambo. I want a complete wrap, with
a wrap.
custom. Yeah. No,
This
we're not stopping at the
Lambo
license
was
plate.
paid for by Uranus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This Lambo is brought to you by Uranus.
Yeah.
I love the way when Elon Musk tweets about your anus, dude like responds underneath it saying, "Yeah, man, your anus is the place to be." That stuff makes me laugh too much. Elon would be like, "Guys, like mankind's mission is to get to your anus," and dude would be like, "Yeah, it is. Get to your anus right now."
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, all it's gonna take is one fucking like from Elon Musk on one of dude's comments about Uranus, and then you're like, "What the fuck happened to Uranus on base?" You're like, "You missed it. That's what happened. You fucking missed it." Elon liked it, and it went to the fucking moon.
That would be crazy.
Could you imagine that? Dude, overdrive. Let's go. Get Elon to like a Uranus fucking.
Okay. All right.
The community now is going to focus on Elon tweets,
Yeah.
just talking about your anus.
Yeah.
Elon, we know you're going to Mars, but when are you going to Uranus?
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag Uranus. Hashtag base. Contract address.
Man, I am so excited to talk about this next project that I'm involved in on base. It's gonna be so damn good.
Is it gonna be like linked to your anus? Like, is it gonna be in your anus?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Periphery of Uranus.
It's gonna be around your anus though. It's gonna be close. He doesn't want to say it's fine.
Yeah, I'll say this is straight utility. Straight utility.
Sweet.
Well, there's utility in Uranus. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I'll get there someday.
Yeah.
I mean, I set up this green screen, so there's utility. Yeah. Utility in the anus right now. So
Streaming you live from Uranus.
Yeah, if you want to get excited about Uranus, we're running a burn event coming very soon. Like once the OmniChain tokens, these 4 tokens I was talking about earlier, once they hit over to base, we're gonna bond with Uranus on all of that. And once we do that, like we create that web, we're spreading Uranus, like we envisioned it. Then we're gonna kick off a nice little burn event. I think that'll be fun. Really get people excited. See if we can get some attention on that.
Burn the fuck out of Uranus.
I think you can't ignore when your anus is burning, to be honest with you. So it'll get people's attention for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I was just looking at reflections. Man, they are hitting hard.
Like printing.
Yeah, it is impressive. I'm so happy how that's working. Like you just gotta Uranus and chill, and
you know what I love about your anus? This gonna sound so strange to say. No, but like I think we've done it so sick because you've made like a really good protocol, and then you just stuck the funny meme name on it. You know what I mean? So like people will, it's like so memeable, but then also it's not like just a random meme coin of like, no, you like it's got no like underlying good, you know, system behind it, right? Like most meme coins are just hype basically, but this is a meme coin which people are interested in because it's a meme coin, right? And it's funny, it's memeable, people can laugh about it. And then also underneath the system, if you like open the hood, there's like a bunch of cool stuff going on with taxes and reflections and LP web. So I think it's a great thing. In fact, I think other builders should look into doing something, you know, making a sick protocol and then slapping on some city name. I think it's a great idea. Meme 5.
If
Especially on
nothing
base.
else, it's been so much fun in just the whole development cycle. Like just in internal chats with the team is just, it's been funny. It's so every step of the way, it's been great. It's been great. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking at somebody that's got 10 billion Uranus. They minted, so yeah, 5 and 5. And they've earned 452 million Uranus in reflections.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's
That guy's got a lot of Uranus, man.
It does.
Or girl. Guy or girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just chilling. You know, no day trading or anything. Just stacking Uranus.
Stacking it.
And this is just with the one token. I mean, with the one pair. Like we still have. Shit, I don't even want to lie to you. How much X28 do we have sitting on the sideline? Oh, to create all these other pairs. Like we haven't even started the arbitrage game, like which is going to create additional volume, lots of volume.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, more volume for Uranus is good. Like, just more reflections, isn't it? More binding, more reflections.
Yeah.
That's what people want.
Right. Like we haven't even started the bot action where they're just rapidly in and out of Uranus. Just they.
You know what? And the bots
I'm
don't even care.
numb. I'm
Like,
numb at this point to all
bot-
of the in and out action in Uranus.
The bots don't even need to know. Like, they don't care about your anus. Like, they just want your anus, and they're gonna come in and they're just gonna buy and sell. They don't care. Like, you know. About
Yeah,
They don't
they're
care
gonna
for your feelings.
no, they're just gonna profit. You know, micro transactions in and out.
They're going to use your Uranus for their own profit.
Do you think, dude? Do you think having your anus on base with the LP webs and the ARB, do you think it's gonna be better because of like lower gray? Like, do you think the bots are gonna be more active?
Oh yeah. I've seen a preview of it on Pulse Chain with Giannis. Like, I would create a new pair on Pulse with Giannis, and like within seconds, our bots are buying and selling it. Like,
nice.
Oh, the price was off just a tick, and like they're like, oh, I'll buy 50 cents and then sell it over here and make like, because like on ETH, it's like they're waiting for like $200 trades to make that profitable for them. Although the Gwei's been lower, so it's been better. But like, I've already seen it in action. Like I feel pretty damn confident the bots are going to show up immediately. Like they've already got to be scanning the blockchain. Like there's people that make a living off of ARB trades. They just run their bots. And the second we give them that opportunity, they're going to see Uranus and take it. They're going to, but they're not going to hold it. They're just going to get in and out. You know, like they're there for the ETH. But they're going to get in and out and pay that tax. So
they're there for the good times only.
Yeah.
I mean, they use your anus to make profit, so of course they're happy, you know.
And the
Yeah.
people that are in Uranus, like the people that don't go in and out, they just go in and chill. Like they're happy too. Like this is a happy ecosystem.
It's true.
So,
But you can just be in your anus and you're earning reflections. You don't need
Yeah.
anything else. So there's a lot of
Yep.
games to play with your anus, and I think it's exciting for people.
God help the transcripts on these screens, man.
Anyway, guys, with that being said, I've actually got to bounce. Thank you for having
He
me on.
leaves us with that. You son of a bitch.
Without I got to bounce. But it was good
Alright,
being
man.
here and talking to you guys. Yeah, man. Mo, if you're doing any more and I'm free, I'm always gonna be available to jump on. So
All right, man.
keep going, guys.
Also, a quick
Appreciate
shout
you.
out. There's the HLX vote on right now. Juke's looking to get on the HLX DAO.
Yeah.
So if you're part of the Helios community, just letting you know. We're about to continue the decentralization process of HLX. I'm so excited. So
Yeah.
right
I'm
now
so
it's
excited as well.
100% yes. So it's looking pretty good for you.
Mhm. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, like dude said, I think there's in the Helios chat. You can go to the link to the vote is there. So if you guys want to vote, then head over to Helios chat on Telegram, and you can find the link. Just scroll up a little bit. I believe it's just right there. And yeah, go and vote. I mean, it's exciting. Obviously, if you're watching the stream, you have to vote yes. There's no other option. But but yeah, guys, it was good being on. Have a
Thanks
good
for
one,
coming.
yeah. Take care,
Yeah.
guys.
See you
Have a
around.
good day.
See ya.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, probably a good time to start wrapping this up, actually.
Yeah, sure. I was just trying to think, was there anything else? Like I have so many damn things going into audit. V2 staking for Helios coming soon. That's also going to be fun. Now Helios stakers can be earning multiple tokens, not just Titan X. Can be earning X28, earning basically whatever token that we come across in our treasury, we can throw into the stake pool for users to reward to earn from. So
Awesome.
Yeah, lots of fun. Feel like I'm probably missing something else. Like there's so many Ouroboros staking. Yeah.
It's gonna be like the Academy Awards. You're gonna forget to say hi to thank your mom or something. Damn it! Why didn't I mention that one?
TLDR is I'm fucking cooking. That's the TLDR.
There you go.
And the protocol to not even be named, I'm fucking excited about. Like this is so good. We are going to get the attention of the base community, and quickly other communities, other chains. Like so good. So
You got anything for me, or are you just gonna?
No, I'm just gonna tease you. So yeah.
Always
for now, all you got is Uranus. If you're excited and want to do something, just explore Uranus.
Get in there and explore a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fun. It's fun being a builder because like I don't have to sit and worry about my bags. It's like I'm working for my bags. Like it feels powerful to be like see a vision and like, man, I can make a change and I can do something about this. Like that's awesome. So
well, Dev is certainly working to get us on the moon, and we appreciate it, Dev.
Yeah. And it's not just me. Like there's like I don't want to do the list of other devs that are out there building. Like because I'm gonna miss somebody. But there's a bunch of them out there that are.
I tell you what, there are. I'm drawing a blank on the third one right now. I had three in my head a second ago. Specifically, there are two people in this ecosystem that if I shoot them a question, no matter generally how busy they are, they'll almost always answer me. And the only times they don't answer me is when they're busy as fuck. And I'm not getting a lot of communication with Jake, and I'm not getting a lot of communication with Eric right now. Those guys are building, so I'm excited.
Mhm.
So let's fucking go. I can't wait to see all the new projects and protocols that haven't even been named yet.
Mhm.
Can't wait to see what's coming on base. I can't wait to see what the fuck your teasing protocol is going to be. Let's fucking go, man. You
Let's
think I'm not
fucking
excited
go.
because we're down? Fuck out of here. Let's fucking go. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's get this energy back. Drop this soy shit. Let's fucking go. Buy some more. Make price go up. All right.
Can devs do something?
Can devs do something? Can community buy more? Let's fucking go. All right. It's a two-way street, boys.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, Mo. I
Always.
fucking love always. Yeah. Good time. So,
All right, man. Guys, have a great day. Have a great week. We will be back on soon. Someone's here for the tech. I love it.
yeah. Of course.
Eric's mad. Evil Eric. I love it. Let's fucking go. All right. Peace out, guys. I got the normal intro as my exit because I wanted to have the down with the sickness intro today. So stick with it if you want. If not, no worries. Peace out.
Do the mo 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 mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo. Do the crypto mo 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 mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo. Do the crypto mo 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 mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo. Do the crypto mo 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 mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo mo. Do the mo mo. Do the crypto mo 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 mo.